before Jesus, I kind of felt like, I was walking through life, really had no purpose, really bad anxiety and depression. It was really hard for me to find hope every day, and I just didn't know what life was about.
My life before I accepted Jesus, it was rough, man. I mean, I've been down some bad roads, and kind of like what Mom was saying, that loneliness, so I don't know, man. I felt like I had nowhere to go, so I just turned to Christ to help me, find my way.
I grew up in the church. I did my homework and confirmation, probably the only kid that did. I really wanted to learn everything, but as a young man, I became angry with things, mainly my lack of ability probably to live up to God's expectations of me. I didn't like the overwhelming guilt and shame that came with it. I became an angry agnostic, which led into an angry atheist.
Become a Christian didn't happen all at once. It happened in stages. Each stage kind of peeled different layers of exposing my pride, of the hurt that I had been clinging on to in my life, and also my sense of control.
I didn't actually make the choice to follow Jesus until our church camp in elementary school. Just one particular week, the pastor did a sermon about accepting Jesus into your life, and then you would go back and kind of follow up on those questions, and so that's kind of where it all started.
So I went through a very toxic relationship, anywhere from verbal abuse to mental abuse, physical abuse, and that there was also guiding me down a really bad, dark road. She would get me in my thoughts, whatever, to where it made me feel more alone and more dark, and I felt like this dark cloud was just following me everywhere, It got to the point to where I wouldn't talk to my brothers or my mom as much, and that's not me, So they're my everything. So without them, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at, man, to be honest with you, so.
A little over a year ago, my son was born, and that was the first moment that I really started to look at God and realize that He's in my life.
This past summer, my friend told me, she told me to watch The Chosen. We watched it straight through, and I just was overwhelmed. I'm like, I have to know more. I have to dig into my Bible. I have to know more about Jesus. I mean, I was raised Jewish, and that was a thing that I was told, he was just a prophet, but I'm just like, it can't be. He has to be the Messiah.
I could see how religion helped others. I was like, I can't begrudge them that, because I wish I had that. But my understanding of the universe was such that this just can't be. I mean, the two things don't mesh, what's known and what's written. And after watching several seasons of a streaming show on Jesus and his disciples, I just had an epiphany. Thoughts and feelings overwhelm me, and I would just define it as the love of the Holy Spirit flowing through me.
God can work in your life through different circumstances, and obviously it hasn't been easy all the time, but going forward and seeing what God can do because you believe in Him is always a great story.
The choices I've been making now are, from Him. But years ago, man, I wouldn't be here, you know what I mean? I'd be off doing my own thing. Kind of forgot where I came from a little bit, so I'm here now to bring me back to, what matters most, so.
Ever since coming to Jesus, it's just been, my life feels so much lighter. I feel the Holy Spirit with me. My anxiety and depression has gone down greatly, and I just feel really blessed, and I'm so incredibly honored to be following Him, and I can't wait to continue my path of righteousness.
Everyone else in my family is already baptized, and I just kind of waited until it was my choice to do it, which is now.
It's not that the church requires it. I have prayed on it and thought about it, and it will be a reaffirmation as an adult of my love for Christ.
This baptism isn't about me having it all figured out. I think it's kind of the opposite. I think it is more about me surrendering to Jesus and asking Him to lead me, to change me, and to carry what I can't.
I have to read this part. My view of life, the universe, and everything is now ever evolving. I see kindness where there was worry, hope where there was only survival, optimism and patience where there was cynicism and tolerance, and love where there was only indifference. And thanks be to Him who shone His light upon me.
Man, I tell you what, I can't wait, man. I'm like, please, wash it away, man. Let it be done.